We are learning that the problem of gender inequality has many factors, including laws, as well as individual and cultural biases. We understand that often when laws in countries change, it takes time for the individual attitudes and cultural biases to shift. How do we help shift the more subtle cultural bias against women, even after the laws have been changed?
Yeah. Well, you've hit on probably the biggest challenge that we face right now, is that, we might have laws on the books, but it doesn't really mean anything if people don't believe in them. I mean, that's really the challenge. And so one of the big things that I've been working on recently is how do we just totally think way outside the box? Okay, so getting a law passed is one thing. How do you implement it? And one of the things that I've really seen is that culture itself can play a very powerful role in shifting culture. What is so powerful, and you know this, but what is so powerful about storytelling is that people listen, and this is documented research, people listen in a different way. When you read a newspaper article, you take it in as information, but when you hear a story, listen to a beautiful, piece of music, see a beautiful painting, you take it in a different way. And so a lot of research and a lot of thinking that I've been doing is like, that's the greatest unfinished business, is cultural change, the way in which our world values women and girls. And how do you change that? It's not going to be me going into all these villages, right? You need those sort of cultural change warriors, which are basically the women on these walls, the 15,000 women we're working with around the world. Their presence is changing culture because people are like, wow, I mean, this woman's actually a leader. Wow, it changes the way people think about women. And I think when I look around the world and I see, what goes on in this country, we know people don't value women and men equally. I mean, I believe men and women are very different. And let me tell you, having two little kids, one a boy, one a girl, I was like, whoa, they are different. But it's like that difference is like what makes us great, as the human race.